The CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, has released a statement that is essentially an announcement about the forthcoming exchange-traded funds that will be based on XRP. It was through the recent approval of a spot Ethereum exchange-traded fund ETF by the SEC that this news was made. The occurrence of something is something that cannot be avoided. It has been stated by Garlinghouse that XRP will be classified as a crypto asset in the future. He believes that there is no way to escape this situation. For the first time, when he was presented with the concept of an exchange-traded fund ETF that Kim Jong-un had approved, he was initially skeptical about it. On the other hand, there is a great degree of concern all around the world over the events that are going place during this election year. This concern is widespread. We would like to take this moment to extend a warm welcome to you as you return to the site of your choice for all of the most recent information concerning XRP. Before we go into the fascinating events that have taken place today, we would like to take this chance with you. If you find our content to be enjoyable, I would be grateful if you could show your support by clicking the like button and giving it a big smash in order to become a member of our fantastic community. To begin, you are required to subscribe to our channel, and then you must put the notification bell on. When contrasted to what was realistic to assume just 1 week ago, the Securities and Exchange Commission has made a complete about-face, and it is still unknown when an exchange-traded fund that invests in XRP will be approved. This is because the SEC has changed its position. Garlinghouse, on the other hand, is of the opinion that the headlines are not accurate, and that the subject matter that is being discussed at the moment is still a good one. An extra headline makes reference to the time frame that Standard Chartered has established for the approval of an exchange-traded fund that is based on XRP. This reality shows that the tale for the short term is nothing more than a narrative, but that over the long term, these spot crypto ETFs will be considerable. This is because the fact that this is the case suggests that the story exists. In order for XRP to continue to be viable over the course of the long term, the amount of money that is brought in will be of crucial relevance and worth. As a consequence of this, the amount of money that would normally move into XRP would be a significant amount. And if they are able to maintain it, a significant proportion of people will experience an increase in their wealth over a longer period of time. In addition to this, in the case of XRP, this is the situation. Garlinghouse does not provide any recommendations concerning matters pertaining to finances because he has never worked in the financial field before. This is the reason why he does not make any recommendations. This person is nothing more than a zealot in his own right. Nobody else can compare to him. Something that he shares with the community is his all-time favorite quote from the XRP community, which he finds intriguing. He shares this quote with that community. Additionally, he disseminates this quotation to the community. Although Garlinghouse believes that XRP will eventually become one of the long-term winners in the crypto asset class, he also believes that it will finally become the force that dominates the entire world. As a conclusion, Garlinghouse is of the opinion that XRP will gradually become the dominant currency in the entire world. He feels that XRP will have the ability to become a significant player in the market, and that it will be a significant player in the market, and that it will be a significant participant in the crypto asset class. He also believes that it will have its own unique characteristics. Garlinghouse is of the opinion that he is convinced that this will be the situation. It is his judgment that this new innovation will be of enormous significance in the very near future. In spite of the fact that it is projected that the utilization of XRP will become more significant in the future, it is anticipated that the price of the class will increase as it approaches maturity. In spite of the fact that the concept of powering the world would appear to be excessively ambitious, there is still a possibility that it might be something that the community would find fun. Exchange-traded funds Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse made a statement that suggests XRP might be the next cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund. This statement was made in the middle of the adoption of Ethereum spot. The prior findings provided by Garlinghouse, which predicted that 2024 will be a significant year for XRP, are consistent with this current pattern, which is in accordance with those observations. According to the ideas that were put up by 3 individuals who are in favor of XRP, an exchange-traded fund that is based on XRP need to be comparable to ETFs that are based on Ethereum. It has been confirmed that Garlinghouse has given his approval to these suggestions. Zach Rector, a commentator on the Ripple community, brought this information to the attention of the community through a post that he made on X. In spite of the fact that Garlinghouse has already forecasted that 2024 will be a significant year for XRP, he deemed this action to be in line with his prediction. There have been a significant number of public statements made by Garlinghouse to establish that he is of the opinion that at some point in the future there will be a number of cryptocurrencies, including XRP, and that a portion of those cryptocurrencies will be approved. One piece of evidence that supports this assertion is the fact that he has made a sufficient number of utterances. Due to the fact that it has been the target of attacks for a considerable amount of time, the Securities and Exchange Commission is going to make it mandatory for an exchange-traded fund that is based on XRP spot to obtain clearance. In the event that the Securities and Exchange Commission were to eventually grant its approval to an exchange-traded fund that would invest in the spot price of XRP, it would be a relief. Among the most interesting aspects of the film is the fact that Standard Chartered, a huge financial corporation that manages assets with a value ranging from $18 billion to $8 billion, is also mentioned as a potential donor. One of the reasons why the movie is so enjoyable is because of this particular aspect. The video draws attention to the possibility that XRP might become the next cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund. This is due to the fact that there is a growing interest in XRP as well as the growth potential that it offers. Due to the fact that XRP possesses both of these potentials, this is the case. Therefore, it is anticipated that the market for XRP will become more significant and gratifying as a result of the adoption of XRP and the legalization of Ethereum spot Ethereum exchange traded. This is because of the fact that XRP has been adopted. According to the forecast that Godfrey Kendrick is able to provide, this is the conclusion that can be formed from the information that was shown earlier. It has been speculated by an analyst at Standard Chartered that the exchange-traded fund that has been widely anticipated ever since it was first introduced would come into existence in the year 2025. Additionally, this would be in response to the approval of a large number of Ethereum exchange-traded funds that are dependent on spot trading. According to Kendrick, who is currently the head of FX and digital assets research at Standard Chartered, he is of the opinion that the Securities and Exchange Commission would provide its clearance to an exchange-traded fund for XRP sometime within the next year. Furthermore, Kendrick is predicting that the regulatory agency would approve approval for an exchange-traded fund to be created for Solana, which is the fifth largest cryptocurrency in terms of market value. Kendrick is hoping that this will be the case. At first glance, it seems as though the Securities and Exchange Commission does not consider Ethereum to be a security. One example of this is the fact that exchange-traded funds that are primarily focused on Ethereum are allowed to be traded. This is due to the fact that the Ripple case and its potential implications on the approval of an XRP exchange-traded fund have been ignored. Following the conclusion that the concerns regarding the litigation have been dismissed, the conclusion has been reached. As of late, the Securities and Exchange Commission has started sending notifications to the Ethereum Foundation and Consensus, signaling that it intends to pursue a lawsuit against Wells. These notifications have been sent out over the course of the past few months. Specifically, this is due to the fact that Ethereum itself is not considered to be a security. Additionally, the ruling indicates that other alternative cryptocurrencies, such as XRP, which are comparable to Ethereum and are now being investigated by regulatory authorities, will not be classified as securities. This is because XRP is identical to Ethereum. In addition, this is due to the fact that the judgment implies that these cryptocurrencies would not be categorized as securities. When it comes to allocating securities to XRP and other cryptocurrencies whose underlying technology are comparable to those of Ethereum, the Securities and Exchange Commission would have a tough time doing so, based on the recommendations of a Standard Chartered analyst. Due to the fact that it was determined that XRP does not fulfill the requirements for security, this analyst stated that the Securities and Exchange Commission would have a tough time applying the securities tag. Because Solana is the only large cap coin for which this result is accurate, it is stated here.